Welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Sagittarius 2013, your astrology year ahead forecast. Sagittarius, we start off 2013 with your ruling planet in reverse. Now, Jupiter goes direct on January 30th, and this is awesome because when your ruling planet moves direct and starts moving forward, that means your plans and your goals can begin to move forward as well. In fact, between January 30th and February 18th, all the planets are direct. We get this once a year, and this is the one time. This is actually the best time to start a business, to take a new job, to get married, to start anything new that you've been wanting to do and would like to do, but haven't done yet. And so from January 30th through February 18th, this is a wonderful time to launch, to begin something new. Because when you start, when all the planets are direct, it's like jumping on a wave that will carry you all the way to 2014. The momentum will carry you through 2013 to 2014. So it's like having wind in your sails for whatever you are desiring and wanting to do. Okay, now Saturn is in Scorpio, and Saturn is in the area of your life that has to do with how we get in our own way, how we hold ourselves back, how we have sabotaged ourselves in past lives and in this life. So Saturn is 12 signs from you. So Saturn is in the area of your life of completions. When Saturn is 12 signs from us, and for you, Scorpio is 12 signs from you, it is a time to finish the last 30-year cycle. Now, maybe, you could be 18 watching this, or 21. So even for you, it's the last 21 years of your life, okay? Because Scorpio is 12 signs from you, so it doesn't matter the age. If you're 68, this is, the second or third time that Saturn has been in this area of your life. So when Saturn is 12 signs from us, Saturn is saying, I want you to reflect over the last 28 to 30 years, and I want you to complete unfinished business. And what unfinished business do you have with yourself? How do you hold yourself back? How do you get in your own way? Now, we all do this. We all get in our own way. Maybe you take on other people's problems. Maybe you feel responsible for what other people are doing. Maybe there's self-worth issues. Maybe there's issues around old wounds, grief that you need to process and release. 2013 is going to be a time for you to do that. Now, when Saturn's in this area of our life, it's not a time to start something new. Now, what I mean by that is, it doesn't mean don't work and don't take a job. What it means is, if you've been in the restaurant business, for instance, for the last 28 to 30 years, it's not time for you to go open a car dealership, okay? It's not time for you to go do something completely different. That will come when Saturn gets in your sign, in Sagittarius, okay? But not in 2013. Now, if you've been in the restaurant business and you want to get a better job in the restaurant business, fine, because that's still what you've been doing, you see? So whatever you've been doing, it's not time to go do something completely different. The energy just isn't there. So, we want to work with the energy. We work with the energy that we have. What Saturn is doing with you is cleansing you of those self-limiting beliefs, those self-limiting patterns that no longer serve you. And so, but this is also the area of hidden strength. Once we realize how we get in our own way, we can shift it. We can change it. We can stop it. We don't have to do it anymore. We can shift out of that pattern. We can evolve out of that habit. Okay? We don't break habits. We shift and evolve out of them because we're humans and we have to find something better. So, so for instance, if you smoke, you might find that breathing is better. Okay, so you shift and evolve out of that habit. You don't break it. Okay, workaholic. Okay, is making more life for yourself. So this is a time to break through to a new level of understanding, a new level of understanding who you are. And, you know, so Saturn's going to be here for all the Sagittarius in this part of your life as long as Saturn is in Scorpio, all of 2013. Now, Neptune is in harmonious energy flow with Saturn. Neptune is in Pisces, Saturn is in Scorpio, they trine. Neptune has been in the area of your life that has to do with your foundation. It has to do with how you nurture yourself. It has to do with how you nurture others. It has to do with where you live, your inner being, your outer home, your inner home. When Neptune is in this part of our life, sometimes we feel like all our props are being taken from us, like all the things we used to rely on no longer work for us. And it can feel really, you know, weird having the rug pulled out from under us. And so recognize this, is that, you know, if your home life hasn't been ideal or where you're living isn't ideal, it's time to look deeper to the spiritual questions. The whole reason we're here is to spiritually advance. It's not to advance the ego. It's to advance our soul. Our higher self is to marry the soul. Okay? That's the true teachings of Sleeping Beauty and Snow White. Prince Charming is the mighty I Am Presence. And the soul is Snow White, is Sleeping Beauty. You see? Because the soul is feminine in principle and the higher self is male in principle. We marry the two. We're both. Women are feminine on the outside and masculine on the inside. Men are masculine on the outside and feminine on the inside. And 2013 is another year where the goddess energy is really strong. And so we want to use our female strength with our male assertiveness. We're using both, balancing both. So, you know, Neptune has been really challenging the Sagittarius, especially those born between November 21st and November 30th, the early degree Sagittarius, okay, especially the first 5 degrees of Sag. But, you know, Neptune is so powerful, you can feel it out 10 degrees, you say, even though it hasn't hit, it hits in the solar return charts. And so it sits in the solar return charts for years. And so, you know, and so you're all spiritually advanced or you wouldn't even be interested in watching this. And so, you know, you'll be feeling the vibration of Neptune early. And Neptune is in Pisces, which squares, challenges Sagittarius. And Neptune is challenging you. The ego will not win here. Saturn is in the 12th. Neptune is squaring you. So it's all about, you know, coming to Jesus, whatever you want to call that expression, going to God for the answers. Don't look out externally and do not compare yourself to other people. They don't have your chart. They don't have your transits. And so it's not fair to you. Whenever we compare ourselves to others, we always come up short. Comparison is an illusion. Everything here is an illusion. That's what Saturn and Neptune have been trying to show you. And that's what they're going to be showing you in 2013. Everything is an illusion here. Well, if everything's an illusion, that means everything's a projection. Well, if everything's a projection, then why am I comparing myself to that person when I don't even know what's really going on over there? They just look like they're having a better time than me, or they're doing better than me. But it may not be. You may not even know what's going on with them. You're just projecting onto them. You see? Remember that. Everything's an illusion. All answers are within. Doesn't mean we can't consult other people, but your authority is inside. Saturn is the inner authority. Own your inner authority, okay? And whatever being stripped from you, let it go. Because, you know, if all you've got is a rice bowl and a mat, then that's what they're saying right now, okay? Your higher self is saying, we want for you to be a yogi. We want for you to spiritualize. We want for you to spiritually advance. And that is, Platter, that is a stripping action where they take our props, they take our material attachments, they take our ego attachments to people, places, and things, because we are supposed to go up and in to Creator and connect to God and marry God and know that this is only a cycle. You were born abundant. The universe is abundant and unlimited abundant. However, if the ego has been attached to false identity of materialism and an addiction to materialism or workaholism, the universe may be stripping that of you right now, not to hurt you, but for you to spiritually advance. Remember, our destiny is all about the choices we make. We are where we are because of the choices we've made. That's what it comes down to, the choices we have made. Not what other people are doing, not what the astrology is doing, but the choices you've made in this and past lives determines where you are today. And the choices you make today are where you will be tomorrow. So if you choose not to work, or you choose a low-paying job, or that's all you're attracting right now, then, that's where you are. So it's the choices you've made. Own it. Own your power. Okay? And know that it's for a time, that this too shall pass, and that you will get a better job, and that you will go back to work, or whatever it is, that it's all transition. And the whole thing is to evolve you. It's all about soul evolution. Okay? All right. Now, there are powerful eclipses in 2013. And they are running in the area of your life that has to do with how you work and your spirituality and how you take care of yourself. So the Scorpio eclipse is April 25th, and then there's a Taurus eclipse May 10th. So this is running in the area of your life that has to do with your work habits, your health habits, your lifestyle, your spirituality, how you get in your own way. Eclipses are the most powerful transits we can experience. Major endings and beginnings, and so if something ends, something begins. And so if you've been looking for work, this can bring you work. If you need to change your job, this can empower you to change your job. Then we have the last Sagittarius eclipse on May 25th at 4 degrees Sagittarius. So again, you're still going through this process of growth and change, growth and change. Make friends with growth. Make friends with change. It's all about growth and change in 2013. It's a transitional year. It's a pivotal year. It's a powerful year. Remember, with Saturn in that area of your life, the North Node is in Scorpio, and the eclipses are running in that 12th house. Don't judge and criticize choices you've made. Instead, observe and recognize. Okay? It doesn't serve you to judge yourself or criticize yourself. You do the best that you can at the time you've done it. Hindsight's great. Oh yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yeah, well, at the moment, at that time, you followed your gut instinct, and your instinct said, I need to do this, or I need to leave this relationship, or I need to leave this job, or I got fired. They kicked me out of this job because it was time to go. Okay? Don't judge yourself. Don't criticize yourself. Observe and recognize. Then we have a lunar eclipse on October 18th at 26 degrees Aries. Aries is a sister sign. Now these eclipses are going to start to harmonize with you. More so in 2014, but this is a good sign here. 26 degrees Aries eclipse is in harmonious energy flow to the Sagittarius. And this activates the area of your life that has to do with freedom, creativity, creative self-expression. And then the final eclipse is back in that spiritual house, working on your hidden strength, removing those false beliefs, removing those limitations, cleaning up the past so that you can move forward when Saturn enters Sagittarius. Now, Uranus is in the area of your life that has to do with expansion of consciousness. Expansion of your creativity, creative self-expression, knowing yourself better, really coming to know yourself better. Creativity, children, taking a risk, speculating. And so you're going to be doing this in 2013. And that's really what you're going for in 2013 is being open to change, being open to growth, and breaking through to a new level of creative self-expression. You're breaking through to a new level of self-expression. And you are expanding your creativity and taking risks, experimenting. This is important for you, for new experiences, redefining yourself. You see, 2013 is all about redefining yourself and creating new opportunities for creative self-expression. And Pluto and Uranus are activating this area. There's two big dates in here, May 21st and November 1st, where Pluto will challenge Uranus. Pluto is evolutionizing your core values. Pluto is evolutionizing your resource house. your money house, how you make money, how you earn money, your earning ability, your talents, gifts, and ability. Pluto is evolutionizing that. When Pluto and Uranus square off, it's earthquakes, personally and collectively. So pay attention to these dates, May 21st and November 1st, because it's going to be a very powerful time for all of us. And for you, it's about using your inner resources to create more wealth, to create more income, using your inner resources to be more creative with yourself, your creative self-expression, and taking a risk in 2013. Putting yourself out there, but again, it's more in what you've been doing rather than going off into some new direction when the energy isn't really there yet. So pay attention to what's opening up for you, what opportunities are available to you in 2013, and how you can use evolutionizing Pluto and revolutionizing Uranus to expand and expand your self-expression, expand your creativity, expand your risk-taking, and romance too. Romance too is there for you in the cards, in the stars, in the charts. And this is exciting because Uranus is in the area of romance and creativity and redefining yourself and experimenting. And Jupiter, your ruling planet, turns direct on January 30th, and for the first half of the year is moving through the area of marriage and partnership, relationships. So relationships are going to continue to be beneficial for you all of 2013. People do want to help you. A relationship can be beneficial, and relationships can be helpful. And then your ruling planet moves into Cancer on June 25th and will be in Cancer until July of 2014. This helps finances because Jupiter is moving into the area of your life June 25th on that has to do with other people's money, other people giving you money, money coming to you through an insurance payout, royalties, taxes, corporations, co-ops, organizational money, money coming to you through other people. This money can come through your partner. This money can come through a new job. This money can come through a new business opportunity, your partner's resources. So Jupiter in this area is also very good for intimacy, exploring your sexuality. This is a wonderful year for you to do that because Uranus is saying be more creative. Be creative in your self-expression. So Jupiter is saying, 50 Shades of Grey over here in the area of sexuality, and Cancer rules your sexuality. So with Jupiter moving into your sexuality, this could be a wonderful growth experience for you because you explore new aspects of your sexuality, you redefine yourself. And that's what 2013 is about for you, is being open to change, being open to growth, and coming to a new level of self-understanding, coming to a new level of self-expression. And the resources will be there for you because Saturn is harmonizing with Pluto. That wasn't going on in 2012, okay? Saturn was challenging Pluto and Uranus. Well, Saturn isn't doing that now in Scorpio. Scorpio and Capricorn, they harmonize with each other. And Pluto is in Capricorn and Saturn is in Scorpio. This is hidden resources for you. There are hidden resources for you. And they will be there available for you as long as you're open to change, you're open to growth, you are listening, you're doing your spiritual practices, you're not comparing yourself to others, you're not judging yourself, you're not criticizing yourself, you're recognizing where you can make improvements, you're observing where you can make improvements, and you're using the energy to grow and expand. The whole reason we're here is to expand consciousness. That's what the ascension is. The ascension is using 100% of our consciousness. It's expansion of consciousness. And the more you merge with your higher self, the more you can manifest your heart's desire. And that's what it's about in 2013. when I look out into 2013, and I've run the transits all the way into 2014, I see that 2013 is going to be less intense than 2012. And this is good news for all of us. And Uranus is in Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is direct all of 2013. Mars rules the individual. You are the individual. And so the power is being given back to the individual. Go for what you want. Go take action. Make choices. Make changes. And so use this energy to create what you want. Another significant thing I mentioned before is that the goddess energy is very strong in 2013. There are 5 eclipses, and 3 of them are lunar eclipses. That's the goddess. So we are to balance our male and female sides. Female strength with male assertiveness makes you powerful, makes you unstoppable. So Pluto rules power and transformation. Pluto is all about owning your power. Pluto is saying evolutionize your talents, gifts, and ability. Evolutionize your earning ability, your possessions, your values. Evolutionize these things. Saturn is our authority. Saturn says own your authority. Trust your inner being. Trust your gut instincts. Trust your intuition. It will not fail you. Uranus is saying revolutionize your self-expression. Revolutionize your creativity. Revolutionize your relationships, your ability to define yourself. Evolutionize, revolutionize. Own your authority. Own your power. Remember, you are evolving. You are ascending. Now, I've included 2 free coaching tools. The links are below that can help you create and manifest what you desire in 2013. Because we create our reality through our thoughts and our feelings. We are creating our reality through the choices we make every day. I choose to be proactive. I choose to use challenges to create more of what I want, to release what no longer serves me. And so these tools can help you do that. And the other one is, one is creating and manifesting what you desire in 2013, consciously creating 2013, and the other one is 7 steps to creating your heart's desire. The links are below. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, Sagittarius. Thank you for liking and sharing my podcast. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. Thank you for feeding back on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter or LinkedIn, wherever you find my podcasts. It's great to hear from you. Thank you to all my clients. I appreciate you. And if you would like to work with me and have me take a detailed look at your astrology in 2013, the link is below. It's very easy. You go to my astrology page, or if you're interested in coaching, you go to my coaching page. You choose the length of the session you want. Once I see you've made that commitment, I send you my schedule. You choose the day and the time that you want, and we're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Sagittarius, keep looking up.